upper bracket of the OGA Dotapit Season 2 EU-CIS tournament. In the CIS Derby, teams VP Prodigy met Natus Vincere. VP Prodigy replaced the main Virtus Pro roster at the tournament. It was their first official match in a month and held as the last time the Bears played on 6th of June against Team Secret. For Navi, this is the first tournament with an updated roster with Young G and Immersion. On the first map, Navi chose Doom and Crystal Maiden. Virtus Pro responded with Oracle and Morphling. Navi had characters capable of turning off enemy heroes from a fight and the very popular Spectre in their pick. VP Prodigy had a good setup for a fight with the likes of Sun King and Queen of Pain, as well as Morphling, who was supposed to kill opponents in the late game. The landing stage finished evenly for both teams. It is worth noting that Doom stood in mid against Queen of Pain and was ahead of his rival in gold due to Devour and the kill on the opponent. Crystallize bought a rather interesting first artifact to boost his farm. We're used to seeing a quick Meteor Hammer, but Navi's carry made a bet on Midas. Sand King let himself open the center and died during Doom's ultimate. Navi wanted to destroy the tower on the mid line. Virtus Pro's second team teleported to protect the structure. Morphling wave formed into Doom. Yang Chi caught Epileptic Kid and Pasha extended control over the enemy and he was gone. Oracle also died, but the Radiant support passed away. Navi smokes went to the enemy part of the map and killed 2 players of the opposing team.
Radiant's top DP's coming. This is an awkward rotation out of Navi. They do find the Oracle, but there's a follow-up here. DM, follow-up stun, they want Ian, they got him. No false promise. BK.P from Young G pop.
These murders allowed Natus Vincere to take ages. Virtus Pro had a chance to turn the game around. It all started with an unsuccessful attempt to kill Morphling. Beastmaster used ultimate in Lincoln Sphere. Navi pushed T2 on the mid lane. Sand King initiated into Spectre with the Aegis and instantly lost half of his health. Navi decided to fight. The Dire demonstrated well-coordinated play. Save stun 2, then Queen of Pain and Sand King rushed in and left Natus Vincere no chance for salvation. Despite the fact that Morphling was doomed, VP managed to get out of the skirmish victorious. For the first time, Virtus Pro got an advantage of more than 1000 in gold for the map.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal.
The turning point occurred in 29th minute. The items of both teams at the time looked like this. VP acquired 2 Lincoln Spears against Doom, while Crystallized reached Radiance and bought Diffusal Blade. Virtus Pro used smoke and attacked the hostile who were on the high ground. The Dire focused Doom, but they could not quickly kill him. Young G used BKB, cast an ultimate onto Morphling and stunned 3. At this time, Crystallized killed Ain and he bowed back, but it was too late and everyone except Queen of Pain died at the end of the battle. A 4-for-1 exchange in favor of Navi and triple kill for Spectre. Killing Oracle without a buyback allowed Navi to kill Roshan for a second time. Morphling used BKB to teleport safely. Epileptic Kid was caught on top and was immediately gone.
No, I don't. Well, they see it now. And they're gonna jump on him. Oh my god, Epileptic Kid, what are you doing? And they're gonna jump on him. Oh my god.
Wipe out.
Damn, dude. That was a fuck up.
The absence of the main carry allowed Navi to break the set of barracks. Sand King was caught.
By the Oracle. Now comes back in. Definitely gonna pop though once this is done. Dual Scepter. Help him out a little bit. Nope, there it is. Top lane of
VP's 2 cores returned to the game for gold as Queen of Pain was attacked, but she passed away.
On to FN. Now Epileptic Kid is back.
Navi see Oracle on top lane and with the help of Hunt kill him.
And that set up the read that they were all
Also the Radiant find Morphling. Epileptic Kid used BKB and teleports, but the bash from Spectre prevents Morph from leaving. VP understand that they will not be able to defend without their main carry and give up.
No escape plan, frozen up and brought down. That's the dieback on the Morphling, and that's GG. That's it. VP Prodigy are out, and Navi take game number 1.
The score is 1-0 in favor of Navi.
I would be curious to learn the exact thought process of what happened there, but it would appear...
After the fact, the damage done by the carry of both teams can be highlighted. Crystallize dealt 29,000 damage, which is equal to the sum of the damage of his 3 allies. Epileptic Kid has dealt 7,000 damage, approximately the same as Ilias. On the second map, VP again chose carry in the first stage. Navi selected 2 supports. Prodigy's peak meant forcing out the game into a late stage in which Terrorblade would be able to reach his full potential. Navi wanted to push early with Draw Ranger and Timber Saw. In case of a failure, Navi could go to the late game due to the presence of Storm Spirit, over which VP had little control. The team fight looked better for VP. They had Ravage, which is an important ability for skirmish. Navi, apart from overgrowth, had no control. On the lanes, the teams defended on equal terms. Storm Spirit in the jungle received as much gold as Viper on the lane. Timber Saw promoted Terrorblade into the jungle. Draw Ranger and Tide Hunter stood level. The first 15 minutes finished calmly. The teams only committed a couple of kills. Virtus Pro showed good synergy by killing Storm Spirit and Oracle with the help of Ravage and Lina's stun. VP entered Roshan, but Oracle's buyback forced them to retreat and Terrorblade wasted Metamorphosis. The Radiant decided to get back as Ravage and the TB form were on cooldown. However, Storm, under the influence of Arcane Rune, prevented 3 VP players from leaving.
That makes 2.
Stormy weather!
Navi also took Aegis for Young G. The absence of the sentry wards allowed Impression to track down Epileptic Kid. Navi attacked the enemy carry and in addition killed 2 more supports. Prodigy used smoke and moved into the enemy jungle. A team led by Save saw Storm Spirit on the ward and he lost Aegis. To do this, VP spent Ravage and Laguna. Navi managed to shift to protect their mid laner. Due to the lack of stuns, Storm calmly flew away. Trent ulted in 4 and Draw Ranger shot the enemies from a hill. As a result, 5 unresponded murders were performed by Navi. Aine stood in the center and died. The team under the leadership of Immersion chased further and killed 3 more players of the opposing team.
Bottom tower.
Long range, reach, electric vortex.
The last 2 kills were made at the Radiant's base. Pasha made an ultra kill following the skirmish.
Came up trying to save too, but VP.P. Oh no, they are.
Cut!
The next fray began with an attempt to kill Timber Saw with 70 armor. DM jumped in with an ultimate, but Ravage only hit Oracle and Timber. Seeing that the enemies had used the stuns, Storm flew in and along with the Draw Ranger assassinated 4.
VP are just getting ripped apart. The Drow Ranger.
Despite losing 14,000 in gold, Terrorblade was still the richest character on the map. The deaths of Timber Saw and Oracle, as well as the expenditure of BKB from Crystallize, allowed VP to take Roshan.
I'll go for the cheese. Oh, cheese! Did he get it? No, he got it. Good try. Fed the courier, but...
VP got a chance to turn the game over after a fight in the center. It all started with Swap and Oracle. The latter managed to use the ultimate and won a couple of seconds to use the abilities. DM casted Ravage in 3, but no one inflicted damage on the stunned heroes at the time, since TB was under Oracle's disarm and overgrowth, and Viper was on the other side of the river. As a result, Crystallize from high ground killed Epileptic Kid, Ethan slain Young G, and Safe Stun did not let Crystallize go alive. As a result, the exchange is 3-4-3.
Viper on the low ground. They need a few more. DM still alive. They've got him. A 3 for 3.
While defending the base, Prodigy saw Storm Spirit on bid and attacked Navi. The quick kills on Trent and Timber Soul allowed VP to take third Russia. As of the 47th minute, the gold charts came out at 0. The final fight takes place on 49th minute. Before the start of the battle, attention should be paid to the artifacts of both teams. It is important that Navi captured the outpost before and placed wards, due to which they had vision over their opponents. Storm Spirit rushed in and pulls 3 VP's team members. Vengeful Spirit dies instantly. Viper moves away on low health due to damage taken from Drow Ranger. Terrorblade uses Thunder on Timber to kill him, but it doesn't work out as Oracle ults. Only Trent is scraped by Ravage. Overgrowth hits free. Lina and Venge buy back, but they do not have time to quickly get into a fight. Terrorblade dies and Tidehunter lags a split second to teleport to base.
But this is a bad fight. Now DM gonna be in trouble, looking for the TP home. They have anything they do.
Ho ho ho!
VP.P getting caught though.
The Radiant defend the tower on the bottom lane until the last with the help of Glyph and Repair Kit. DM returns to the game for gold. That Hunter blinks to use Anchor Smash and walks away. At this point, Storm Spirit rushes in and uses Vortex on 2. TP buys back and returns to the battle, but almost dies and manages to survive thanks to Thunder. After the death of Viper and Tidehunter without buybacks, Virtus Pro Prodigy called GG.
Thunder keeps him alive, but TB now in retreat. DM getting low, destroyed by the Drow Ranger. Crystallize has the damage. That's 3 on the sideline and GG. After a topsy-turvy game,
Navi win the first match of the OGA Dotapit 2-0 and will face off against the winner of the Alliance NIP matchup. Virtus Pro will be waiting for the loser from the same match in the lower bracket.